If you're looking for one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in Niceville, this is the video for you. We are going to be taking you guys on a driving tour as well as visiting one of our listings in the Rocky Bayou neighborhood here in Niceville. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Here we go into Turkey Creek, part of Niceville.
Turkey Creek. Gobble, gobble.
All right, so this is Turkey Creek. I love this park. My daughter and I used to love coming here when we lived in Niceville. You've got some great restroom facilities here on the right. You've got a small dock over this way, and you've got the boardwalk that goes all the way through, and you can follow Turkey Creek all the way to another entrance, and just, you know, you've got two entrances, so you can go all the way out and then come all the way back, or you can just hang out over there, have a vehicle at each side, whichever one you prefer. Plenty of parking here, which is always important. They've got some tables up here that you can sit at, so if you want to head over to Pounders, get your food to go, and then sit out over here and eat, it's a great place to do it. All right, so we are leaving Turkey Creek. We decided to start here, one, to show you the park, but two, because it's kind of on the west end, and we're going to be heading over, you know, eastward a little bit. This is a great opportunity for us to just show you everything. Right across the way, you've got Fresh Grease Pizza and Grill. It's actually, there's also one of the smallest bars in the area that stays open the latest here in Niceville. It's the smaller red building down here. It's called Standing Room Only. Not gonna lie to you, I don't know that I recommend it for a lot of people. The parking situation is kind of sketchy, but if you're really in a pinch and you really just need to go let loose a little bit, that's your option here in Niceville for late hours entertainment.
And it's got a very strange set of food, I think. So you've got the pizza, which seems to make sense, and then they have gyros as one of the options. Like, those are their specialties. If you go in there, they're like, these are what we do really well. It's like very polarizing.
So we just left Turkey Creek and we are heading kind of northeastern. We've got a Taco Bell over here. I know that's really important. We got Bamboo over here on the right. They have some amazing sushi. It is so good.
If you're looking for something on the water that's got a really good view right down here, I can never remember the name of it. There's a restaurant attached to the marina down here that has a pretty good blackened fish sandwich.
Delicious.
And we didn't really show you guys, but if we would have taken a left up there at that last light, that would have been the Eglin Golf Course. So it's not actually on Eglin, although it's on their land. It's right here in Niceville. It is probably the most beautiful, less expensive course you can go into. We have really beautiful ones out in Destin, out at Kelly Plantation, out at Indian Bayou, but they're considerably more expensive. They're generally going to be more than $200 to play at. This one here is really, really inexpensive. It's kept up by the base, and it's beautiful. And you guys know I love talking about my golf, even though I don't really play that much. Really, really beautiful course.
We are currently on 20. This is going to be like your main road going through Niceville. So 20 is the same thing as John Sims. If we were to continue going straight on this road, you would come to the Walmart, Publix, Panera, Starbucks.
Land Sharks, come on.
Land Sharks eventually. Yeah, everything is going to be off of 20, and then we're just going to kind of branch and, you know, to the left and right for your residential areas and still some commercial areas as well. Also, Cafe Bienville is up here just a bit. I don't know if we can actually see it here. That place is absolutely amazing. They have the best coffee ever. They have this like spicy mocha. It's called a Aztec coffee, and I would pretty much drive from Santa Rosa Beach to Niceville for that coffee alone. It's fantastic. Great. All right, so we've just turned on to Parton. This is kind of a bigger road. You'll see like a lot of the events, whenever they do parades here, they'll do them on this road. And up here on our left, we're going to see the children's park, and also the library is up in here as well. We're not quite there yet, but here it comes. This park is one of the nicest park. Actually, I think it is the nicest park I have ever taken my daughter to. It's massive. There's a water park inside, tons of parking. And then, like I said, there's also a library right back in there. And they decorate it so nicely for Christmas. And it just has everything. It's got a great grassy area for kids to run around in. And it's got a couple of benches and some gazebos so you can, you know, take a picnic over there and just hang out. This road right in front of us, this intersection here, this is Palm. This is kind of a main road, and you'll see Brozini's and Pounders over here in this in this little shopping plaza over there. So Palm will take you over to what is that area going to be? I forget the name down there, but you're going to pass the high school, so traffic's going to get a little crazy right up in here. But just know Palm is a main road. So if you're considering a property and it says it's on Palm, you know, something to consider.
And speaking of Pounders, I say that's where we go get food here in a bit.
I'm down.
Little Hawaiian food. Anytime you've got a restaurant attached to a gas station, you know it's going to be good. And there's 2 restaurants attached to that gas station, which means you got 2 amazing options. I've never actually had that pizzeria that's next door.
Oh,
but we're going to show you Pounders here in a bit. Was the pizzeria good?
Yeah, Brozini's. It's super delicious.
That's super delicious means pretty good.
We had to translate it from AJ speak. Oh, I got the sun right in front of me. Okay, right behind me over here, we've got Pounders and Kristen. So it's co-located with the Cumberland gas station. I forgot the name of it because they just replaced the Tom Thumb, so I forgot what it was. But and we got Mongo here. Look, right. He's recording Pounders.
Double recording.
Let me flip it around. So you've got Palm here, and you've got Brozini's over here, and Pounders. Both of these are really good, but we are going to Pounders today. And if you're nervous about parking, don't be, because we've got a whole additional parking area over here. So if you're like me and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to deal with parking, and it's in this super small complex, you know, with, you know, a gas station, don't worry. Got so much room over here. Okay, so we're here at Pounders. It is so good. I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you guys what we're all eating. Don't get jealous. Maybe a little bit jealous. What you got there, Mongo?
Garlic chicken.
And
teriyaki chicken.
That looks delicious. Okay, you can eat now.
Thank you.
What do you got, Kristen?
I got teriyaki chicken and macaroni salad.
Ooh, that's what I got. So that means that Kristen has good taste, and well, Mongo's just Mongo. Here's the Rocky Bayou Christian School. I've got a couple of friends that have their children in there and they just love it. I don't have personal experience with the school, but my friends that have their children enrolled just rave about it.
And I've got a past client that is a teacher there, and she swears by it.
This intersection that we're at now, this is College. If we were to continue going up this way, we would eventually hit, is that 10 right there? No, it's not 10. It's
293.
293?
The Mid-Bay Bridge connector.
Yes. So it's just right up here. But this is College. And so up this way to our left, you're going to have the College. And to our right, we're going to see the property that we're going to take you guys on.
Yeah, if you were to continue going straight, what AJ was just talking about, that Mid-Bay Bridge connector, that's going to be the bridge that goes from Niceville into Destin. So just keep that in mind. It's not cheap. It's about $4 every time you go across that bridge.
Yeah, either direction.
Yeah, so if you're working out in Destin, please plan for that 5 days a week. That's $40 a week, 124, 8, 12, 16, $116 a month. 160, sorry. Jeez. Maths.
We've been working together way too long.
Yeah, get out of my truck.
Well. Help! Alright, here we are at Rocky Bayou Country Club Estates.
It's probably one of the more premier neighborhoods in Niceville. If you mention this name, people will know exactly what you're talking about. Same with Blue Water Bay and Deer Moss Creek. And what's the other main one? Swift Creek, thank you.
Which we just passed.
Yeah, I meant to point it out when we were driving by.
I'm going to show you guys the style of homes that you might see here.
This neighborhood is very large.
Yes.
As you're noticing, you've got larger homes, a little bit on the newer side. Definitely not new, but newer side. They're not 70-year-old homes for the most part. And they have trash here. Trash pickup. It's not. The streets are not flooded with trash, guys.
That's funny, as I was pointing it this way so that it wouldn't catch the trash, and you're just like, hey, and there's trash here.
Yeah, we'll just mute that part.
Yeah. See, we've got a little park. You can't really see it super well, but right here by this little bench and down that slope a little bit is a small park for the neighborhood. One of the things that I absolutely love about this neighborhood is the sidewalks. You guys know I'm a nut for sidewalks. This is how we keep our children safe from vehicles. This is the best. And, who's that guy on that sign?
He's so pretty.
He's so pretty. Oh, there he is again. All right, we're here at 2196 Chase. This is actually Kristen's listing. You've seen her before in a couple videos, and you're going to start seeing her in a lot more. This is her listing, so we're going to have her do the honors and show us around this beautiful property.
All right.
All right, let's go inside.
Let's go. So one of the cool features about this neighborhood, as AJ already mentioned, are the sidewalks. But it's also in a cul-de-sac, which is one of my kind of kid-safe features, kind of like what AJ was talking about, sidewalks, because your kiddos can take their bikes and ride around and not have to worry about too many cars. Come on in. So this property was built in '93. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. You kind of got a split floor plan with the master being to your left of the property, and then the other bedrooms over here to the right. You'll see the property's got cork flooring, which is fun, kind of textured looking flooring that is insulating as well as noise reducing, so it's kind of nice. Then you'll have some carpet in some areas and some tile. You've got a flex space behind you. The previous owner used it as their office. So you can use it as a dining room or a playroom. And then you've got your first guest bedroom here to the right of the doorway. And you've got 2 access options. So you've got one here from the living area, and you've got one around the corner to the hallway for the rest of the bedrooms. So you've got your first full bathroom. Got a little Jack and Jill door, pocket door. Then you've got storage here in the linen closet. And then you've got your other 2 guest bedrooms. One to the front of the house and one to the back.
Ooh, I can feel the heat coming off of some of these. That feels amazing.
A huge master walk-in closet.
Yes. It's this cold. It's freezing our brains. We're not used to it here in Florida.
The house bed it was 62, which is not normal for us.
Yeah. That's like that's colder than sleep temperature. Oh, hi Andrew.
There's no SD card. We have no drone footage. You guys are welcome. I don't have a mic. You could probably barely hear me. We've got no drone footage. We wanted to get pretty drone footage for you, and we got nothing. Thanks for letting me talk into your chest. I will not.
So as you can see, now you're going into the massively large eat-in area for the kitchen. It's huge. They have a big giant table plus a credenza on the side. You've got your access to the back deck, which we can either do that now or later. But then you've got still a good sized kitchen with the pantry over there to your right. And those are not skylights. Everybody thinks those are skylights, which is kind of funny. They're just regular old lights.
Ooh,
There's your half bathroom.
very convenient. Ta-da!
And then you've got your laundry that leads into a 2-car garage, and the garage does have a door that goes outside, like a little passenger door, if you will.
Look how big this space is. Holy cow.
So it is plumbed for not only your washer and dryer, but also a sink.
Oh
Like a little wash
yeah.
sink.
So you can have a little mud room.
Yep. And then on to your owner's suite. So one is massive. You've got light from two sides of the house. Then you also have a remodeled, completely 100% remodeled bathroom. And there's some cool features in here. So one, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah. 2, slipper tub.
Yes.
Then this little guy, turn around for you. So it is antimicrobial. It's supposed to kill even COVID germs. So it's pretty awesome. But you've got your walk-in shower, a pantry, your linen closet, and then your water closet off back there.
This is something that I probably need out of necessity.
Antimicrobial. And then the current sellers added a barn door because it had an actual swing door, which took up a lot of space. And then this wall was cut off diagonally, and so they gave you more closet space inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's huge.
So much room for activities.
So many possibilities.
Whoa. There he is again.
It's so scary.
So the other cool thing, now that we're talking about that antimicrobial feature, they also put a filter on the HVAC system to the house, so that gets filtered as well.
Ooh. Super healthy woman.
And then one of the really cool features about this house is that you do back up to a green space. You will never have neighbors back there. And you've got this amazing, I call it the party deck.
Yes. Holy cow, it just keeps going.
Yeah, so the lot is slightly diagonal. What's the word?
It's got a slope.
A little bit, but it's nothing horrible. But the previous owners decided, actually I think it was the first owners, put this deck space here so it was just more usable. And I think it was pretty genius. It's also, the current sellers just redid all of the wood. So this is all brand new. They kept the footing of everything, but it's completely all brand new, newly painted, all that good stuff. It's fully fenced in. And then you also have a little storage area over here.
Oh, cool.
You still have a ton of grass.
Yeah, so if you have pets, you still have, space for them or kids.
Their kiddos would run around down here. You can put a pool here if you wanted to either put it down here or change this out. I mean, there's options for all of those things.
I just put a hot tub.
That too, yeah. Yeah, it would be super easy just to reinforce the decking and do that. But the roof is brand new. All of the big ticket items are taken care of.
Awesome.
So one cool feature about this property is that it's in our certified pre-owned program. So what that means is we've done a home inspection on the property. Repairs have been made. So
Just gonna make all this noise.
the spring works really well. But the repairs have already been made, so it's kind of one less thing that the buyer has to worry about. We provide the report to you, so you get to see everything that has been taken care of. There actually wasn't a lot, but it's already been done.
Nice. All right, we decided to take you up to 85 to show you this Mid-Bay Bridge connector so you can see it for yourself. You can kind of see like the overpass straight up ahead. This is super convenient because you can get into Destin super quickly this way, and you know, other areas. There is a toll. You got a couple tolls actually. We're going to head this way. We're taking you over just to see the shopping centers, the Publix and what have you, just really quickly. It looks like it's super far away, but really there's just some traffic going on, and so this is a faster way to get around all of it. You'll see we're only going to be here for like a second on 293 before we turn it off of it again.
It's one of the big advantages of Niceville over some of the other cities excuse me, in our area, is that there's a bunch of smaller different routes that you can go. So if the traffic does get bad, which in Niceville, I mean, it gets bad compared to like a really rural area, bad in quotations, but it's nothing like Destin, it's nothing like Fort Walton, or hell, even Navarre. But it does have a bunch of these little routes and stuff that you can tuck off into that will help you get around.
Thankfully, we're going to get off of 293 before we have to pay the toll. This is also another entrance that you can take to get back onto College, which we just showed you. So off to the right here is going to be the neighborhood we just showed you and the College. You do have some residential properties here to my right that I'll show you. These are going to be kind of on a busier road. You know, we're on Forest, and it's, you know, one of the connector roads, so it tends to receive a lot of traffic. Even though it says 35 miles per hour, a lot of times the traffic's going to be a little bit faster than that.
Because here in Florida, speed limits are merely a suggestion.
Here you go, Rocky Bayou Country Club, another entrance. What's super convenient is that you could take College to Forest and come down over here to all the shopping without ever having to get onto 20. So while everyone else is kind of sitting in traffic, you don't necessarily have to worry about it. Sorry, that's the second entrance. There you go. Think of this as kind of a back road to get to everything that you need.
So this is we've got the airport just to our left here. So this is a smaller private airport. You're not going to fly out of here. The VPS Destin, or Niceville Destin, whatever you want to, I think they call it Fort Walton Destin, which is in Niceville, which is really confusing. Yeah. So that's actually between here and Fort Walton Beach. It's about 8 minutes away from where we're sitting now. And then you've got Deer Moss Creek, which we've done videos on before, but lawyers told us to bring it down, so we don't go in there as much anymore because they just got certain rules. It wasn't that we did anything wrong or that they felt we did anything wrong. They just wanted certain things listed. We didn't know that when we shot those videos, so I've been sort of boycotting it. But one of these days we're going to get back out there. We're going to do some videos because that is the newest master plan development community here, and it is amazing. It is probably my favorite neighborhood in all of the Emerald Coast, other than the fact that they threw some lawyers at us. So other than that, I really, really like it because it's going to be done in phases. I know this isn't a video on that area, but it is absolutely beautiful. They're going to have everything you can want. Internal shopping, they're going to have commercial buildings, they're going to have apartments, they're going to have everything. And right now, it's in its infancy, and it is just done very, very well. They're very particular on the builders that they put in there and stuff like that.
here we are on at a roundabout, and up here we have the Publix, and you can take this road. You'll notice you've got a walking path right here, and it's going to follow all along these shopping centers that are connected. So lots of great walking paths throughout Niceville. And check it out. You've got, Marco's Pizza. You've got the Publix there. Publix liquor is not, just in case you needed that.
I do. Thank you for bringing it up.
I'm just saying. You got your Panera up here and the UPS store. They're super nice at that store, by the way. So you can see that this walking path just continues. They've even got walking paths within the within the parking lot. So it really just feels like a super safe area in Niceville. We're going to continue going straight ahead. You're going to see this walking path continues.
It actually leads us to another little shopping area, which is pretty cool. So if you look off to our left just a little bit, that's going to be the main road. What's it, 20, right?
Yep.
So we're kind of avoiding all of it. So that's kind of the cool part about living back here is if you didn't want to mess with the main roads or there's a bunch of traffic, because this is where the traffic's going to be if there is any, you can bypass it all.
Check out this walking path down below. So it just continues and you get to walk through this brush. It's super, kind of just fun. You've got an urgent care right here, super convenient. Starbucks is just on the other side over there. And then Third Planet Brewing. This place is amazing. It is so great for if you have kids, pets that you don't want to leave home. You can bring everybody over here. There will be a food truck. There's outdoor play area, lots of parking. Just a really, really great area. Lots of locals will come over here and take part. They've got like a kind of like a small kickball area. They've got just like a little fenced in area that you can unleash the kids and let them play with a ball. It's just fun. They'll play together. And then we've got the Walmart section up here as well. So all of it just kind of connected. So here's the Walmart off to our right. And
but wait, there's more.
There's more. The Chick-fil-A. Look, that's super important.
It is.
And then one of our favorites, because it just keeps going.
And there's two amazing pizza places here. So one of them is Papa Murphy's. So I guess it's not really that fancy. It's take and bake. I used to make fun of it all the time. Why am I going to take pizza home and make it myself and pay the normal price? It's because it's delicious, that's why. And then they have Land Sharks, which is home of the Diablo pizza and subpar service. But that comes with it. I'm not knocking it. I like them. If you're listening, if you like going there, if you're the owners, I'm sorry. It's a very interesting establishment. But it's always a good time. They've got good brews and delicious pizzas.
Here's your Papa Murphy's and Hungry Howie's in case you needed a third option for pizza. You got Ollie's and Ross in case you want some clothing but don't want to pay designer prices. More restaurants. You got a McAllister's. Can't really see it super well over here, but there's more. And a shoe department and a GNC. Like everything that you could possibly want is super close by.
So if you go over here, you get too much pizza. You sweat it out in your clothes because you got a Diablo and you need a new t-shirt. You've got Dress for Less right there. Pop over, get yourself a new t-shirt.
Do it again.
And go eat some more pizza.
You got a Smoothie King right here, right there, in the middle of the parking lot. Here's Land Sharks to my right.
Used to be a Destin staple. So if you're watching this and you've been to Destin and you're like, hey, I've heard of that. It's no longer Destin. We found out one day.
Here's Mi Casita. This is actually one of my all-time favorite Mexican places. They have some of the best margaritas. I mean food. Definitely mean food. Bells for more clothing. After you eat all that Mexican food, you might decide that you need a larger size pant. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this short tour of Rocky Bayou area in Niceville. By the way, I'm AJ, and this is Andrew, and we've got Kristen, our guest appearance here, who you'll be seeing a lot more of soon. We are local real estate professionals right here on the Emerald Coast. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ding the bell, and give us a thumbs up to let us know that you received some kind of value, whether it was real estate related or comedic. And we will see y'all at the next one.
See you guys.